Powered by Riverside.
All right. Welcome back to Dad's a Gamer. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I see what you're doing now. I got you.
Let's turn it up. Let's heat
I didn't know y'all loved this so much. Oh my God. Welcome back to Dad's a Gaming, everybody. How we doing, boys? I'm St. Oak. I got the boys back with us again today. We got Dr. Joe and Rico Bambino. How we doing, boys?
What up with it? What's going on?
Good, brethren.
We feeling good? Feeling great?
Man.
Feeling great. Not good.
All right now. All right. Now we're gonna make some people argue today. And Dr. Joe gotta go to church, so we're gonna make him repent when he go back to church now.
Hey, look, I ain't messing with y'all, man. Y'all ain't gonna pull you. The devil is right in front of me. I see him right here.
So Rico, you weren't here for the discussion when we had young Stickman up here when we were talking about the service land for Marathon.
Shout out to young Stickman, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to what would you call him, Joe? Jesse who?
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson.
Hey, Rick, real quick, bro. He came up here, man. He looked like a political figure. He looked like G.K. Butterfield, dog. He had the hair slick back, man. Bro, look. He looked like Red off of Tina Turner, bro. I thought he was gonna make her sing the song, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Stickman, bro.
Man, shout out to you, Sean. Man, we love you, bro.
All right. But during that episode, we talked about the service land. Now, Marathon has actually already came out now. Now, the good thing is, I think we're all having fun with it, but I know Marathon has been getting a lot of hate from a lot of people and also a lot of cheers from a lot of people. So I want to see what y'all boys think. Cause y'all two play together a lot. Me and Joe, I think I played maybe a few games with both of y'all, but I think y'all play together more than I have.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna start it off with this. Do y'all think, and Rico, I'm gonna let you go first. You think Marathon is getting necessary hate, or you think it's over the top because some people just don't like Bungee?
I don't think it's a Bungee thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know why Marathon would be getting the hate that it's getting, to be honest. I mean, I didn't give it a chance because I wasn't there playing the game. I just seen gameplay. I'm just like, it looks washed up. It looks boring. I'd rather play Destiny. I know I did make that comment. Now I need to retract that, and I need to apologize to Marathon for not openly giving the game a chance, but just going off of, oh, maybe it's not good because I don't have the sticks in my hand, and just from what I'm seeing visually, that game is actually fun. I don't know why it's getting the hate that it's getting now. I will give it hate after the 3-month deal, and I got some good gear. If y'all don't leave me with something and you stripping me naked, like if I go up in there with good guns and I get stripped naked for doing the wrong thing or getting killed, and you're going to do that to me after 3 months? Like, come on now. I'm tired of getting stripped naked up in there. Like, that's going to get old fast. Now, that I will give the game a little bit of hate and backlash from that. But they need to leave you with something. Or give you something for leveling up these certain tiers. Let's just say if you get to level 20 by 3 months or something, that means that you've been playing the game, obviously. I don't care what level that they want to give you. We just know that we gotta mentally get there and physically get there. Right, give us something. Don't just strip us naked all together and then we start in the ground zero with everybody else. Like, what is the incentive of playing the game then? That's the only backlash that I will get a game. But other than that, the game is great. Now, the PvE players hit super freaking hard. But I feel, I mean, I feel like that's a part of the game that cats got to get used to. So you really got to strategically play it instead of just running up in there thinking that you're just gonna wreck everything, and then you run into a team, then you try to play cautious. No, you got to play cautious all around the board because you don't know if you're gonna run into a gold shield, purple shield, green shield, and they will wreck you one hit. Me and Joe done witnessed that a couple of times with green shields on ourselves yesterday. You get one shot and it's like, oh, what happened?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's my take on it, bro.
But before you go, Joe, I did just want to like put out there, they do have right now, like the more you update or not update, the more you upgrade your factions, that when you click on whatever upgrades that you want, that you can get like a free daily mod or whatever thing that you want. So essentially, kind of like what you're saying, Rico, where if you continue to play the game and upgrade your stuff, even if you lose everything, you can kind of get like a new kit, you know. And I believe what they said was even during the 3-month period, what you unlocked for your faction, I believe that rolls over. So I think you should still have that, but I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it should though. So that maybe that could help you. I don't know, but I'm gonna let tell me what you think, Joe.
No, I mean, to be honest, y'all, man, I've really enjoyed playing with Rick, bro. We have had some really good time, bro, playing this game. And this is what I'll say. Marathon is not for everybody. It is a true abstraction shooter. You go in there with some good stuff. Like Stickman said the other day, all of our gear is on borrowed time. And it's just what it is, you know, like, and for me, like, I mean, Rick got a little tight with me yesterday, as he should have, because I'm trying to be objective focused. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm trying to be objective focused. And he lost a blue yesterday. He was a little tight with me. And you know what? and I just want to say, Rick, I'm sorry, bro. I am.
Hey,
so I got so objective focus.
Bro, not a blue, bro.
He lost the blue yesterday.
Let's not talk about this, but okay.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all. Hey, for all our fans, this is real stuff, bro.
Yes, it is.
We're genuine about our stuff. And Rick was like, Joe, man, you can't keep doing that, bro. Like,
Steve, let me tell you. Can I explain it real quick, Joe? He wanted to get this faction done so bad, bro. It was like some contract he had. We had to run across the map to actually just even figure it out. Like, we didn't know exactly where the stuff was at. So let's just say we had North Relay. He got to go all the way down there to South Relay. Like, Jesus Christ, it's the other side.
It was overflow, Rick. It was overflow.
Yo, we are bypassing anything that we can loot, right? We did that for like 2 or 3 games to where I told Joe, all right, bro, listen, like, I'm losing all my gear messing around with your contract. If we around it, then we do it. But we not running all the way down here. But I get where he was going. He was tired of looking at the contract, and I understand that. But I lost so much stuff, man. And I wanted to come up in there with good gear to help him, but I'm losing it. We getting shot from every direction, just running through the middle of the map. I said, Joe, listen, we can't do this no more, brother. Like, this is it.
Hey, Rick, I gotta give you a story that I had with Joe too.
Oh God! All right.
I put on some greens. I said, bro, we about to get nasty. Mm-hmm. Sean said, all right, I'm with you. He put on some greens. Said, let's go. I was like, we ready to go, boys? Joe was like, yeah, let's go. I looked at his daggone thing.
Sponsor kit.
Look, bro.
Hey, Rick, he got so mad at me, bro. Hey, Steve got so mad at me.
No, that wasn't the thing that made me so mad, bro. we died on that run, lost everything. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was either me or Sean that was the last one standing. Yeah. And we died anyway. So then Joe was like, all right, man, bet I'm going to put my stuff on this. I was like, are you going to put your stuff on? I was like, all right, let's go then. Bro, got to get ready about to hit X to go into the game. Sean said, what you got a sponsor kit on for? I said, what? He got us another sponsor kit. I said, all right, don't worry. I'm gonna put my sponsor kit on. Joe was like, nah, man, nah. I'm gonna put my real stuff on. I said, yeah, me too. I'm gonna put my real stuff on too. Yeah, my sponsor kit's real.
That's almost funny, bro.
I'm over here crying right now, bro. Behind these glasses.
Hey, for all y'all that don't know, I've been trying to, hold on to what I got. So that's why I've been using these.
We are too,
bro. I tell you what, Rico, I tell you this. You can definitely tell in a group who is the most stingy of all. Yeah. And don't want to pay nothing.
Yo, I literally argued with some random dude, bro, the other day.
Steve, this joke was funny, bro. Steve, buckle up for this, right?
I walked through the door first, mind you, bro. Look, I know where everybody else is at. Won't nobody near me. I walked through the door first. I'm looting a crate with, I think it was a green or a blue gun in it, but I had to clear out like a little bit of space and stuff. I hear some footsteps coming up. Dude takes my gun from me, bro, and then runs off. I'm thinking it was Joe at first. I'm like, Joe. He was like, nah, they want me. And then I looked at Joe, and he was somewhere completely different. This dude was right there and running off. I was saying something to Joe because dude was never on the mic at first. I said, man, this is why I hate playing, with randoms and stuff, because they like to just take your gear. Dude said, I ain't take nothing from you. I was like, I said, brother, yes, you did. He said, first he said that he was there first. Ask Joe. And then next thing you know, he said, no, we got there at the same time. And then after that, he was like, yeah, I probably did take it from you. My bad, brother. Like, bro, and I'm literally arguing with this dude. Like, I'm talking to Joe first, but now he want to talk, and I'm trying to make it make sense. I'm like, no, bro, I went through the door first. I was here first. I heard your footsteps. You stole my gun. But I mean, that's what I do like about this game, man, that you can actually, it seemed like a lot more people got mics on Marathon than they got on Battlefield or Call of Duty. Because me and Joe was loading up yesterday, and it's like we wanted to friend everybody because everybody had mics.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Dr. Leave It, Dr. Leave It In. What was the other dude?
Dr. Leave It In.
Yo.
No, they were great, man. They were great players, yeah.
Tech saved our life. He didn't have a mic, but he would shake his head or nod his head. Nah, you know what I'm saying? When he would listen to us.
Hey, Steve, the funny thing was, right? Look, me and Ricky was getting ready to extract with Tech, right? And I said, yeah, you never played with two guys like us. He took the gun and pointed at us and was like...
He did do that.
That joke was funny, Steve. That joke was funny. But and for the most part, I will say this, Steve, and Rick, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we have like a 70% exfil rate, like with us. When we go in,
it's high.
We go exfil. Like, I think 70% of the time we exfil.
Yeah.
Which I think is great for something like that. Because you got some people that go in, bro. I think one of the dudes we went in, Rick was like, the guy was like, man, I don't never exfil. And bro, we took him through. We got him exfil. But I mean, like, hey, but Steve, let me tell you something. Me and Rick was below. Well, let me choose my word.
Right.
We were blowing.
we was mowing these guys down, bro. Mowing them down.
We were doing that.
Steve, I got a 3-piece no side yesterday.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Steve, about that. This man, like, we're all dead, bro. And it's still PvE enemies and PvP players. Joe was running around this daggone big ass crate. Excuse my language. He was running around this huge crate. It was just killing everybody.
They made me mad, Steve, because they jumped my boy, man. They made me mad. They made me mad, bro.
He kept getting the jump and the lane on cats that was coming through there. So this huge crate that he was behind, he was able to go around at 360. So when he killed the first guy on the stairs, let's just say if that was to the right, he had somebody else that jumped through the window behind him. So he could get up on the other side of the crate and get the lane. Yo, it was impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was very impressive.
Yeah, man. It was good.
I would have lost a green if he didn't,
Steve, they made me so mad, bro. They jumped on Rick, bro. I was like, nah, y'all not today. I said, not today. I said, y'all mess with the wrong cat. Then the dude that was with us, he was like, damn. He was like, hey, you can have whatever you want. I ain't gonna pick up.
Yeah. He said, I don't even want nothing to loot. It's all yours, baby. I was like, yeah, Joe, go ahead for it. 'Cause you deserve that.
Oh,
yeah, man. That was impressive, though.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
great
all
moments
right.
in that game, man. Like just with it all being said and done, it's great moments, and you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
So, I guess from the game standpoint in general, do you think somebody sent on our TikTok account, somebody just randomly screenshotted the numbers that Marathon has on Steam, which I think it wasn't. To be fair, it wasn't a lot of people. They maybe got up to about 88,000 people,
Yeah.
which now Steam Marathon was like the second highest bought game on Steam, but there's not a lot of games coming out in March though.
Right.
So to be fair, do y'all think Marathon as a game is just like misunderstood, or do you think for most people Bungie missed the mark or whatever? What do you think?
I don't think they missed the mark. I think they put out exactly what they were trying to do. And to be fair with Bungee on this one, right? If anybody were thinking about buying Marathon, what I would add, the first question I would ask them, because Rick and I talked about this heavy while we was on the sticks. Do you like extraction shooters? Because if you don't, you're gonna hate this game, bro. Because I didn't know how I was gonna fare with Marathon, but when I'm playing with Rick, you or Stickman, man, it's not fun, bro. Because it's you got objectives you got to do. You don't know what you're gonna see. There's no radar. You know what I'm saying? You can only listen to footsteps. So at the end of the day, you just you gotta tell yourself, okay, there is a high possibility I'm gonna come out of here and I'm gonna lose my stuff, but it's worth it. And even though it's a repetitive cycle of that, no game is the same when you log in. You know what I mean? To think about with us, we was on the stick, Steve, and we made it to the last Xfield place with 30 seconds left. You feel what I'm
30
saying?
seconds, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
I said, Joe, we ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I was
we
like,
only
yo,
got time.
I was like, we got time, and we made it out. But
we did.
yeah,
1 second left.
Yes, 1 second
No,
left.
it went to 0. It went to 0, but there's a
Additional timer that it's like a minute time. Yeah, it's a 1 minute timer that's left.
Yeah.
So
it was right there too, Steve. Like it just hit 0, and then that's when our cats was like, with the little mesmerizing thing that they do. You know, when you exfil, it's like your screen go blurry and stuff. Like it was doing that when it hit 0.
Okay.
I said,
well, what do you think, Rico? Do you think, in your opinion, the game is misunderstood for a lot of people that were playing the game, or do you think people are just critiquing it for whatever reason, but they don't understand the game?
I don't think enough people know about it. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have heard nothing about this game. And I've been spreading the word too to people that I jive with in IRL. You know what I mean? So it was just like, so my son had company last night. His dad came and picked him up. His dad, I've never met before, but he say he do PC gaming and PlayStation 5. I said, hey man, you ever heard of this game called Marathon? He said, yeah, I heard of it, but I never played it. He said, yeah, I heard it was a game that just came out. So I'm thinking that not enough people have heard about it yet, and I would have been one of them guys. And also, I'm one that did not give the game a chance before I actually played it. So yes, it's definitely misunderstood, and I was one of them.
Yeah,
that misunderstood it.
And Rick and I talked about this too, Steve. The game is also misunderstood from the standpoint, Steve, that when you load in, if Rick hadn't explained all this stuff to me, I wouldn't know what is going on. Like yesterday, Rick finally explained to me about the shield stuff. And I was just baffled because I was like, man, I ain't know nothing about that. And so Rick is kind of helping me figure out the shield, where to get shields and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, I think where the opportunities of growth are for them is, one, they need a better tutorial for the UI, what you should be picking up when you go in. But again, it's one of those things where you just got to figure out. But for us, I mean, we can do that because we don't mind doing that. But for the average player, they don't want to do that. They want to be told how to play the game so that they can play the game. And I think that's where where everything is misunderstood with Marathon.
Well
And I
put,
think
brother.
if they fix that, I think that'll be great.
Very
Yeah,
well put.
that's what I was more so getting to. Where I know we don't mind jumping into a game, and we pretty much like that aspect, trying to figure out what the game is. But I do feel like, and I think even you might have mentioned this in the very beginning, like the Service Land, Rico, where the tutorial was not very intuitive, like explaining things. And I feel like people that may not want to actually learn what the game is going to be put off and not play the game. Where if they kind of understood more, they might like the game. So I guess this like kind of leads into my next question, as in, do you think like people playing the game are just like reacting to the game, or do you think they're just more so reacting to Bungee because they have a sour taste in their mouth from Destiny, or like the the artwork thing that happened, or like what do y'all think? And just, I don't even know if you know about this, Rico. Basically, for the artwork thing, they when the game was coming out, they used someone else's artwork and they got caught doing it, so they had to go in and change a whole bunch of things with the game. But they've got caught with that in Destiny as well. But just so I don't know if you knew about that, but just to lay that out for you. So, but I'll let you go first, Joe.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I think people are upset from all right, when you look at the base for Bungee, right? Like, you've got some Destiny players that are playing that really like the game, but then you got some Destiny players that play the game just to say they played it to like shit on it. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's fair, but everybody's upset because everybody wants they wanted Destiny to be a better game. And they felt, and I'm pretty sure people felt like if they would have put their time and energy into that, they could have really made a better quality, season game, all of that stuff. And to your point, Steve, that you've always stood on, is the developers, they're tired of messing with Bungee, you know what I'm saying, and Destiny. They want to do something different. They've been doing this since 2014. You know what I mean? So they want to do something different. And while I don't blame them, at the same token, man, everybody just loves that game. So like, Marathon just takes some getting used to. They just do. I think that instead of like really like crucifying this game, just don't play it. At the end of the day, and obviously that's not realistic, but the game isn't horrible. The game is actually really good. I'm gonna tell you this though, I would rather play this than High Guard. And tell you that. You hear that, Jason? I'm talking with my hands. You know what I'm saying?
Because hold on, one sec, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, Rico, can you turn your volume down just a little bit? It's catching double talk for Joe real quick. Well,
Okay.
not double talk, but just
Did
echo.
it just start that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Joe.
But yeah, so there's a lot of people that we play with already. I really like it, man. It's very, and I do think they need to do, these will be my 3 suggestions. One, I think they just need to have a PvE objective base where you just go in as a team and you fulfill your objectives. Like, you could do it that way, right? I also think that they need to do a queue for either solos, duos, and trios. I think that would be dope. Keep it the same. I wouldn't tune down how hard the PvE hits. I like that because that's a challenge. Because at the end of the day, you want the best loot, so you want them to keep spawning in so you can get the best loot. And then for the third one, I think they just need to fix the UI.
Okay.
Well, that would be my 3 suggestions.
They do have a queue for solos because while y'all were playing, I was doing solos by myself. So I guess the only thing they would have to add is like the duos. But I'm gonna let you go ahead, Rick.
That was just on the one character though, right? Like, you can only pick that one guy that's to the far right and only do solos with him, correct?
No, I was doing solos with Assassin.
Oh.
Yeah, like when you're on the screen to like get ready to like go in, and that's why I said some things is not very intuitive because I didn't realize
even know
this.
that. See, I ain't even seen that.
Yeah, like when the screen was like all three of y'all, if you just press Y before anybody joins, it'll keep it as solo so no one can join. So
Okay,
and yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Is that solo just for your team, the way you don't want a crew feel, or is that everybody's playing solos on the map?
Everybody's playing solo.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yep.
It's good to know.
I didn't realize that until when y'all were playing. I was messing around and I made a mistake and hit the button. And I was like, oh, I can go in solo by myself. So it's not very intuitive like that.
Again, that's a UI thing. Like, you should be able to explain. Like, there just needs to be a button to say you can load up solos by yourself. Like, I haven't even seen that.
Yep. Go ahead, Rick.
Speaking on that topic, when I played the demo, I got like 3/4 of the way done with that first mission, right? And there was a room I went in and I went out of bounds. I'm assuming that's what happened. I think I told you guys this. I went out of bounds, but it never like came up on my screen. Like, it came up like real quick, said this area is unrestricted or something like that, but then it instantly killed me. So then I had to start all the way over. Now that frustrated me at the beginning. I ain't gonna lie to you. It made me mad. And there was nothing that was saying that I couldn't go in this room or anything. There was nothing that was there that was telling me that. That frustration right there went away pretty quick after I got done with the first mission, and then I actually started playing the game. So if you can overcome trying to figure this stuff out, the same thing that both of you guys were saying, that they need more directory on what things is as well. You got this whole daggone paragraph that don't mean anything when it comes to an item. You don't know whether to sell it, keep it, put it on something. Where does it go? You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah, so I mean, they need to either paraphrase it and break it down to like, okay, it goes on this gun, or you need to take it here and it's used for that. Like, instead of giving you this whole paragraph of stuff that it's just like, it just seemed like words just thrown on there. Because I've actually sat and tried to read some of it, but when you're getting shot at, you really don't have the time. So I might just drop the joint on the ground if it ain't a green or blue or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I might just drop something important that I needed, but it's so much. It's a paragraph. Like,
Steve, were you able to exfil on solos?
Yeah, I did quite a few times. Actually, I got my first gold last night when I played solo.
Gold gun?
It was a gold attachment that I put on my SMG, and it turned the SMG gold.
Yeah. I think it goes off of your best attachment that you got, because I've noticed that last night.
Yeah. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's been pretty fun. Like, I've had times where I think they definitely changed something from the Server Slam, where now like I'm getting in more fights, and like one person I could, like, as y'all was saying, you're listening, you can hear their footsteps. So I could hear somebody on the floor above me. So I just went invisible, waiting for the person to come around the corner, and I just knifed the man down. And the dude's shooting at me, going crazy, going like this. And next thing I know, I'm rambling through his pockets. And then somebody coming around the corner, they gun me down. I'm like, God damn! Like, I just opened the bag, but
and you didn't hear him, did you?
No.
Yeah, see, that's the issue that Joe and I had. I said, Joe, I didn't hear none of these cats running up on us. We literally just cleared out all PvE enemies, and they say, I know I'm getting shot in the back again.
Yeah.
I'm like, from who? From what? They do need to tone down that assassin character, though, bro. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not rocking her, but they need to tone it down a little bit, because you can't see that person. That
invisibility is tough. That invisibility is tough, bro.
Bro, you look like the Predator up there, bro.
This jump was funny. I was running by myself, right? And I'm like walking across the field, and like it's like 2 minutes left to get out. And I see the dude like turn the thing on, but it's one of the ones where, like, when you turn it on, the AI come down. So he runs back. I see him run back to the building. So I would like go invisible, and like I would go up to the building. I'm just waiting for him to come out. Next thing I know, somebody else randomly is fighting the enemies. So I'm looking over the corner, looking at that person. The guy, the original guy, was looking at, jumped through the window, didn't even see me, turned around. I tried to knife him, I missed, pulled out my gun. He turned around, started shooting me. We were just going back and forth, like swaying back and forth. And I finally downed him. He had 2 purples and I think like 3 blues. I know this dude was mad at me, bro.
Good God.
Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I was pretty bad too. I started talking to him before I killed him. I was like, man, I said, "What's you okay, man? I'm sorry. I ain't mean to."
Well, Steve, you rubbed it in. You actually rubbed it in.
I did.
Did he have some choice words for you, Steve?
Those I can't repeat right now.
I can just about imagine what was said.
But the funny thing was, I still had my big smoke, like my alt or whatever.
Yeah.
So I ran up and threw that down, and I jumped in the little portal. And the third guy that came up, he's still out shooting the enemies, so he ain't getting no daggone thing to exfil. So I don't know. I've had some good fun playing solos and in teams with it. I didn't think I was going to, but I've had some good time though.
I'm rocking it just as soon as we get off in here.
That's something I wasn't expecting, like for you to like this game that much, though. Right? I
wasn't expecting it either, bro. Listen, I don't even want to. I'm not saying I don't want to get on Battlefield, but this game is taking up my time. Like, this game has my time for the time being, I guess, until I get tired of it. Then I hop on Battlefield if I want like a little refresher or whatever. But yeah, this is the first game in my mental that if I turn my Xbox on, this is the game I'm loading up. Marathon.
Okay.
Yo, same with me, bro. Same with me.
Well, I just this last question for y'all then before we call it from each of y'all. What are 2 things, if you had to, like, for people that are hating on a game, what are 2 things that you really enjoy about the game, and 1 thing that they probably need to do a better job at, or something they need to fix? You go, Rick.
The enjoyment is just always doing something different. You never know what you're gonna get when you load in. And the second thing is the excitement of not knowing whether you're gonna lose all your stuff or whether you're gonna gain something spectacular in there. So I guess it's a mentally challenging game that just keeps you on your toes and having something different every time that you play it.
So, all right, what's something that they need to change then, or fix?
Yeah, I think just the interface on explaining what everything is. I mean, it doesn't have to be a long, drawn out paragraph that don't mean anything. Well, I'm not saying it doesn't mean anything, but how do I know what it means? Like, all these words that y'all throwing out there on it. Like, tell me exactly what this goes on, or what I would get, or what's going to happen if I was to acquire this item. Or let me know if it's just an item to sell. Like, you can actually have something at the top of the bar or whatever that just say junk item or something like that, just to sell it, because there's a lot of that on there.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that they need to do a little bit better with the interface.
All right, what about you, Joe?
I love the strategy behind the game, because the game is it's nothing but strategy and a little bit of luck too, but it's definitely strategy. I think you've kind of coined this phrase, "You need to be a rat." It's very true.
Yeah, that is true, bro.
I mean, it's true, man.
Agree with it.
And Rick and I love the run and gun, but you cannot do that with this. You have to you've got to pick your spots. If you're going to engage in gunfire, you've got to understand what's coming behind that.
Mhm.
So, just a tip for everybody, as soon as you load in, you need to pull your knife out, and that's what you need to be using until you're fighting harder NPCs. That's just my direction there. And then, eventually, you'll get engaged in the gunfire. I think the one thing I would change, Steve, and I shared this with Rick yesterday, it is frustrating to me when I'm trying to complete an objective and I can't mark it on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you could do that. But again, that's the fun part, where you got to run in and out of the buildings to figure out where it's at. So, I think it's like a double-edged sword. Like, as you're looking for this, you know there's a possibility there's somebody around the corner waiting for you. So that's the fun part, and the frustrating part at the same time. So that's what I would change.
Go ahead, Rick.
One more thing. Ammo drops. It's like a big deal in there when I shoot and kill enemies and they got no ammo, but I just wasted all the ammo I got. Like, where do I mean, I don't always come in there with an ammo box. Nobody has an ammo box. Like, what am I to do? They need to have it so you can open up stuff and ammo is readily available. But there is not enough of ammo, I think, to suffice for these gunfights that we be getting into. Cause then I just gotta run then, but then where am I running to? Like, where am I gonna find ammo next? Now I got to be a rat. I gotta sneak in the building and take my time when I could actually be looting freely, knowing that
Right.
I got ammo in my weapon, but I never
Yeah.
have ammo. And listen, I come in there with an abundance of ammo and I still run out. So
Yeah.
and
I'm
I come
with
up in
you.
there with one gun. And I tell Joe that every time. I said, there's really
Mhm.
no reason to come in there with two guns. Really, there is no reason. You can find another gun and you can just pick it up and then start using that as your secondary. But to lose two guns, let's say you got two greens, two blues, two purples, something like that, there's really no reason to come in there with two of it. Use that one gun and you can pretty much test some stuff up and come in there with an abundance of ammo, but then you still lose a lot of ammo and you can't find any. So
I'm 100% with you. That was gonna be the only thing I added at the end, but since you already added it, I don't need to add it no more. So
yeah, man.
anyway, I think we're gonna call it a day, guys. For everybody watching, again, this is Dad's a Gamer. If you like everything we talking about here, just like, share, subscribe to the channel, and share us with some of your family, your friends, whoever you want to whoever you think would like our content. And anyway, just want to say thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. Oh, y'all, thank you, man. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. We out.